We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Down, 50, plant. Blue draw, forfeit. Ready?
Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Minshew sets to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on first down. Bernard. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
90 wolf, protein spell.
From the 44, Minshew gets it to his running back, Bernard. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Bernard. And he's got this down to the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Minshew. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Let's go. 15, 36. Show it. 61, matchbox light. Check. Now.
Here's Bernard. And an Allen. Giovanni Bernard. Nothing but green grass. Touchdown, Jaguars. Giovanni Bernard. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Ready? Check. Tight go.
On first down, it's Gibson. He's got a first down and more past the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 25 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Ravens. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
Bro, what?
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 19th touchdown now on the season.
19 touchdowns? You guys hear that? 19 touchdowns in 5. But what?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
He got 19 touchdowns.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
See the scum kicking this shit.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. People puts it on the ground.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here's Minshew. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A draw play. Bernard. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Minshew.
Bro, come on, bro.
Intercepted.
Fucking bullshit ass game with that shit. I fucking hate that
10.
game.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious?
Oh my God, bro. Like, this shit is some bullshit, huh?
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Fucking throw the ball, bro.
2 sacks last week.
Fucking shitty ass Madden, bro.
He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back.
Fucking let a garbage ass nigga be in the game with me, bro. The kid's not in the fucking game with me, bro.
Because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
Now, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And Pascal's got it. A very solid gain of 27.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I will hear
This
about that
game,
from
bro.
him soon.
90
And
fucking
they'll work
3
this down
speed,
to
bro.
the
This bitch
40-yard
has
line.
to catch up.
Tackled there. 11 yards there for
Who the fuck is
Jacksonville
that,
and a
bro?
first down as well. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 right at the 40.
Hey, Delta. Ready?
Minshew, first and 10. The open man is Westbrook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half. And he's got a first and 10. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Get it done. Don't want to fuck with no touchdown.
Check 50, check 50. Back. He's coming. We got double up.
They'll run it here with Bernard. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the
Look
free
at this,
safety?
bro. Like, this nigga running a whole
making
Mike
the big
defense,
time
bro.
play.
In franchise, bro.
On 2nd down now. Bernard. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Giovanni Bernard with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A big play that time for the Ravens. 59 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Stevens. He's got his
Bro,
man.
I'm a different play. You just run the same play,
Now they're
bro.
inside the 10
Such a
as he's
shitty
brought
ass
down
play,
at the
bro.
9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 2nd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size
Same
to break
play,
up much
bro.
more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Go. 70, Indy. Squeeze. Greystone, Travis. Check. Knock down.
They'll try to run this
Fucking
way.
linebacker just stands there,
And
bro.
he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up
We're
1st and
pressing
10
every play,
at
bro.
the
This is not
40.
shit.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Pascal. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd
Bro, I
and
can't
2.
even hear you, bro.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
61.
Now a carry for Bernard. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Right back to
Fuck
him
this
on
game,
first
bro.
down.
Come on, bro.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
What a trash ass
No
movie
gain on the play
bro.
there,
That bullshit
second
ass
down.
interception, bro.
You got Bama. You got Bama. Hey, two. Ready?
Throwing on second down. Minshew looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the draw, here's Bernard. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Minshew. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 2nd and goal, Minshew. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's got it. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Hey, high 7. Pilot, 64, weak. Mike 7, Mike 7. Here we go. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Smooth. Come on, D. Mike 7. Run.
On 4th down, Minshew. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. The final shot before break. Stevens. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they have the football that will set up shop at the 33-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Bro, run a different formation, bro. Come on, bro. This is not
the
right.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Go!
Back to throw. Stevens. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught.
Oh, I'm done with Madden, bro. I'm done with this fucking game,
It's
bro.
a big
I'm done
play
with
there
this
for
shit.
Baltimore. 51 yards. They only needed a little bit, and they got a lot. A great job just grabbing the football away from the defender there.
And remember, it was 3rd and short, so the defensive front played run. They didn't pressure the quarterback. That meant despite the coverage downfield, they had a chance to complete the play, and they did.
And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker now for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Minshew. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. There he goes left side. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a...
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Now on 2nd and 13, Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They'll run here with Bernard. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run again with Bernard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Jaguars 21. Josh Lambeau to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again, Stevens. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
They'll set up a throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Down right around the 25.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
That's complete. Bernard. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't.
He's got him in, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
A 7-yard pickup.
70.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Looking to throw. Stevens. And that's incomplete.
Stevens' pass incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson, and he is going to lose yardage here. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Here we go.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
218, chop. Check hot route.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyus Bowser, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. The Jaguars on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
61, matchbox now.
2nd and 5. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Strong left. Strong left. Let go.
They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, here's Bernard. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
Watch a slap. Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will get him 1 closer. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On first down, it's Gibson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. A gain there of 30 big ones. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But
they got his man complete. And all the way down to the 29. A big third down play there for the Jags. 46 yards. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Minshew sets to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 21 yards away. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that will shave one more off this lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Ravens 38-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel and then handshakes. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
Recon, 132 fighter. Yes.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Ravens, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.